especially the women that demand you get them $8 million houses. What a troll that guy is. He was brave to say it.
What? No, in his defense, he said the last time he heard about Green Hills, it was like half the price. And I was like, yeah, half the price. So it's a compliment. He thought that $4 million would be within your budget.
It's not. It would be if I ran a successful business. Like, you know how much it depresses me that lady started a U-Break iFix after I started my business. She sold her business before now, and she sold it for $3 million bucks.
Yeah.
My business wouldn't even get me $300,000.
Wait, actually, I think like, didn't you say something like there was some kind of venture capitalist, something that wanted to buy you out or something like that?
He never even talked pricing, but part of the deal was I can't do YouTube videos about board repair or anything else anymore, and I have to take the existing ones down and sign over the intellectual property for any of that to them so that I can't repost it in the future.
And how much would they offer you?
They didn't even give me a number. I never even got to it. I told them to gargle my balls. I don't even think I said it in a polite way. It was just immediate gargle my balls. I didn't even get to the price point. I don't know what he was offering. For all I know, he could have been offering $50 million. It's like, fuck you. This is also 5 years ago.
So why didn't you negotiate?
I didn't even, no. Not even, like, there's no negotiating that.
Because you know the U-Break iFix, they're gonna say, yeah, we don't share our information freely. And
also, it was very weird timing because this happened right around the time that Apple had reached out to me to have me take my videos off of YouTube that had board repair in it. This was around June or July of 2016. So the timing was really fucking fishy on that. I thought something was wrong there. Where are you meeting up? I'm done. You missed it. Sorry. You missed it. Rewind the stream by 2 hours. I'm going back home. By home, I mean my shitty hotel. Even if they offered me $10 million, I would have never taken it at that rate. Because I'd have to live the rest of my life. I could live it in the nicest mansion with an investment that pays me out $100K a year, whatever, but I'd have to know I was a bitch.
How are you a bitch?
You can't give us access to your YouTube videos, remove them all, and give us the rights to the intellectual property of them. Suck my dick. I'm a bitch.
No?
Yeah, that's being a bitch. I want to make education freely available to people. I want other people to be able to learn how to do all the stuff that I talk about on this channel. That's part of the value I want to provide to the world. And I would be saying no to it because I'm afraid. And that's what it would be. It would be fear. Because to accept $10 million for that would mean that I'm afraid that without this $10 million that I will not be able to live a sustainable lifestyle. So by accepting that in order to not do what I enjoy doing, what I would be doing is, what is this? This is a road, you dumbass. Anyway, what the fuck are you talking about? What is this? It's a road. That's a truck in front of me. I'm sure you've seen this before. But I would be accepting that there's no chance for me to have financial stability in life. This is my only chance to make it, so I have to take this even if it means selling out entirely. I'd never be able to live with myself again. Any update from Steve Wozniak? There are no updates. This is not a piece of software.
I think the thing that I see it as is this. That person, people who go ahead and let's say they come up with, let's say, a training program. Yes, they might share it freely, and then they might say, hey, you know what, this is where I'm at right now. Just want to tell you all the information that I have, it's going to be behind a paywall moving forward. There's a lot of people like that. Membership, subscription services, that kind of stuff.
Not me.
But I can't fault them for that.
It's not about faulting them. I'm not faulting them. I'm just saying what I want to do.
No, but you know why? Because the way I see it is that people who have, let's say, training programs, or there's this one woman, for instance, she sells a subscription about if you want to figure out how to make soap from her, and she constantly makes soap recipes, soaps, hand lotions, that kind of stuff. You have to pay $10 a month to have access to her library. Do I think that it's a crummy thing to do? No. But I think the reason why she does that is that her time is money.
The
right?
value that I'm going to provide to the world will come back to me. And I can't say how it's going to come back to me, or when, or how, or why, but I know it will. If I am able to make this stuff available to people who otherwise would have never had the money to pay for it, If people are passing me on the right, then they're fucking insane, because I'm going far enough above the speed limit that somebody should probably be stopping me right now. Seriously. If you're passing me on the right, you should be passing me on the left. That's his problem, not mine.
When you talk about things paying off, right, or things, you know, it's like not all about the money. It's like doing good in the world, right? You're banking on the fact that
I'm going 75 into 65, and people are like, I'm not going to go faster than this. You're fine. You know what? I'll clog up the right lane for you. How about that? And I'm sorry I interrupted you, Erica. Go ahead. That was rude of me. Go ahead. No, say talk. I'm sorry. I did a dick thing. I shouldn't have interrupted you like that. I'd have been pissed at you if you interrupted me like that, and I interrupted you like that. And that's not right. I apologize. You were saying you don't think it's a bad thing if people are selling their courses.
No, I saw this one person. They used to put things online for free. And then they said something along the lines of, to help me continue what I'm doing, and because I like to work on this, but this stuff costs money and this stuff costs time, I'm going to do a $10 a month subscription.
1 mile, keep left
I never signed up for that person's subscription.
Toward Louisville.
But I remember reading a message board about it, and people said, yeah, I don't mind paying $10 a month because I understand that this person puts a lot of their time to make this stuff.
You're missing the point, though.
What am I missing?
That's not how it becomes a movement. Do you know how many people watch those board repair videos that would have never paid for them because they would have never derived value from them, but that know that that's possible, that know that that exists, and then know that that's something that they could potentially choose to learn? It's about it's about creating a revolution and a movement. And a movement doesn't happen behind a paywall. There are millions of people that may not even know that what I do exists if I put it behind a paywall. They may not even know that this is something that they should learn or add to their business, because if they're only looking for a subscription service to learn board repair, then like there's a lot of people that are not even looking for that at all. There are people that may just get recommended this video from an algorithm of some sort, and then like, wow, that seems like a cool thing to do. Oh, look, and then they watch it for a year, and then they lose their job, and they set up a little setup in their house, they start doing it, they start fucking around with it, and then they create a business out of it. But that may have never happened if that was hiding behind a paywall that whole time. Movements don't happen behind paywalls.
In 1 mile, take exit 97
And that's what this is.
Right onto Long
And that's what this
Hollow
is. This is a movement. This is going to revolutionize the world. This is going to bring back property rights. This is going to bring back the American entrepreneurial spirit of ingenuity of, let me try to figure out what's wrong with my own shit. Let me go into the garage and grab a wrench and work on my own shit. Let me not be owned by fucking Elon Musk and Tim Cook and all these other fucks that want to tell me what it is I can do with my device.
When you first made your videos, were you telling people to support right to repair? When you first made your videos?
I wasn't saying right to repair. It was in spirit. The spirit of everything I'm discussing in the video embodies right to repair without it having a name. It didn't need a name at the time. It didn't need a name for people to know what it was. And that doesn't happen behind a paywall. And someday this is going to come back to me, and I can't say how it's going to come back to me. I can't say when, can't say why, or can't say how. But it's going to come back to me. All these other people that are selling their businesses for $3 million, there's people that are selling their businesses for $3 million that can't fix jack shit. There's that guy at, what was it?
Turn right onto Long Hollow Pike.
Shut up, Elon. There was that dude that got funded by Y Combinator, the iCrack dude that sold his business to Allstate for millions. All these people that sold their businesses for all this money. At the end of the day,
yes, you could say it that way.
It's gonna come back to me. You'll see.
But
it's gonna take time for it to come back to me, but it will. Okay, where the hell do I?